This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Okay, no echo. All right, Steve. So what do we got for the? Let me take this off because I'm getting a delay on my voice. All right. So what do you got on the Wise Guys? Because the Eagles and the Dolphins are the only undefeated teams in the NFL.
And oh, by the way, the Jersey Wise Guy lives in Eagle territory. I just want you to be aware of that. Just you know, it's. He's in Jersey, but it's in Eagle territory. You know, the southern part of the state is Eagle fans. The northern part of the state, New Jersey, is Giant fans. I don't know if people from other parts of the country understand that. The state is literally split in half. They talk about succeeding the whole 9 yards. All right, so here's what he's got.
Okay.
I like two of them a lot. So his first pick, he likes the Cowboys. He likes, I mean, listen, the Commanders are done. I don't know. I mean, Wentz. You have to also understand there's some emotion there. Anybody that's ever rooted for the Eagles is anti-Wentz.
Well, Wentz is, a wuss. So it's the problem is that his tennis folded, dude. He had, after all those injuries, that dude lost his edge. And, I heard Ron this past week, he'll come back, he'll play better. And I know what he's doing. He's trying to get his guy psyched up and give him confidence. What he's supposed to do.
It's all he's got to work with.
Right. But, dude, you're seeing Carson Wentz. He's not the answer.
Yeah, and that whole organization's a little weak, to say the least, the Washington organization. The next pick is the Steelers. I got to tell you, I like this pick because the Jets are horrible. It isn't that the Steelers have anything. I mean, Mitchell Trubisky. You're gonna bet your money on Trubisky?
No.
But the Jersey guys going there because the Jets are horrible. The Jets are a horrible organization. They're a horrible team. Joe Flacco. He's gonna throw the ball downhill, and maybe he's gonna have 3 interceptions, and maybe he's gonna have some completions. Who knows? But so the Jets are like, and that's good. Because they're in our division, so they should.
Well, Zach comes back, so listen, he might pick up, a classy older babe the night before, and it might get him inspired.
Zach's like 12, right? I mean, he looks like he's 16 years old.
He looks like he's 16, but he hits on women that are 62. So I mean,
Anyhow, somebody told me yesterday, and I don't necessarily agree with this. It was look, Zach Wilson. What's that? He's got a really hot mom. So I Googled it. I don't know. It ain't Miami-Dade, South Florida.
She's a good-looking woman.
Come on, she's all right.
Good-looking woman.
She's all right. It's okay.
Good-looking woman.
I wasn't in the hot category, but
Zach, no, I wouldn't go hot. No.
Yeah, I was. I mean, she was okay. She was attractive.
Right, she's an attractive woman,
but. I don't know if
hot is a whole, hot is
hotness.
It's another level. J-Lo is hot.
Exactly. And by the way, a lot of other parts of the country, it's not really hot women in Buffalo. You know what I mean? In Erie, Pennsylvania, they don't exist.
No, none there.
Luckily, we live in South Florida, and that's a good thing for us. I mean, we have different definitions, right? You walk down the street, you're like,
Yeah, South Florida hot is a whole different level,
it's
bro.
a little different than Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Or Buffalo hot, for that matter. So and then the last pick, I don't like this pick, but he likes the Colts.
Really?
Yeah, he likes the Colts.
Talk about choking.
I mean, he's the choke artist, the quarterback there.
Yeah, Matt Ryan.
He's the choke artist, but. He likes the Colts.
That's turned out to be a terrible signing, by the way.
I hear you, but I can tell you
that one, the Wentz signing, those things aren't working out.
But I think the Titans are in disarray. I think the Titans are a little messed up. So in defense, so that's what it is: Cowboys, Steelers, and Colts.
Okay.
But I have some other things.
All right. What do you think about tonight?
All right. So tonight,
I took the Dolphins +4 yesterday.
Now it's 3.5. I get it, but
I got them at 6.5 last week.
Can I just say one thing? I don't think anybody reports this. I don't think anybody talks about it. You're going to get angry. This is the beauty of this kind of issue I'm going to bring up. The issue I'm going to bring up.
Okay.
The Dolphins are playing great. I mean, it's just a pleasure to watch them now.
Right.
Their offense is clicking. I want to give credit to Tua. He certainly has shown that, and he's a
stud
guy. He's a clutch guy. Look, he won the national championship as a freshman. You know, this guy's got clutch in him, right?
Money player.
The coach looking very smart. I've always thought he's a smart guy. Just hasn't improved. Wasn't proven. Now he's starting to get some. I think he's smart. I think their defense is really been holding them together. And I love the fact that they're making adjustments in the second half. That's good coaching. So I want to give credit to it and to
59 points in the first half, 18 in the second half.
That's coaching. To me, that's coaching.
3 games.
Reading what's going on, right? But I want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
That defense, they won that game, the first game. We won last week's game because of the defense and some good offense.
No, the offense too, the clutch.
But the defense has been unbelievably stepping it up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That crew, predominantly, is the Flores defense. And people always poo-poo Brian Flores. I think he did some good in terms of putting that talent there. And they've added a couple of bits of talent there.
Yeah.
What's the name? Number 6. That kid is good. That veteran from Chargers.
Yeah, Ingram.
Melvin Ingram. Very good addition, right? I like him a lot. When you watch the game, I watch it from the end zone. So I see Holland, he's in the safety position. Then you see Ingram seems to be in the Aga. So they have a great defense. But I want to give a little credit, just a little, to the fact that Brian Flores built that defense, and these guys are running with it.
Okay, but he's not running it.
No.
So
No, but
in the end, he doesn't pick the talent.
No, he did.
No, Chris Greer picks the talent.
You're saying it's all Greer.
Oh, I've always said it's all Greer.
I think
It's all Greer. That's why they fired Flores, because it's all Greer.
that's why Flores is unemployed. But I think
Well, no, he's employed
well
for the Steelers, but he's unemployed from the Dolphins. But yeah, I mean, see, here's the thing with Flo. Yeah, Flo's a good defensive mind. There's no doubt about that. And I'll give him credit while he was here. But this is now Josh Boyer's team.
Oh yeah, Josh Boyer.
And Josh, by the way, was
a great defensive coordinator.
And Josh was also very clear last year that he ran the defense and he made the calls. And so that was kind of, and he reiterated and said, no, I made the calls last year.
Well, he said that after Flores was gone.
Well, okay, but Flores actually never called him a liar. Flores never came out and said, no, I ran the defense.
Well,
it was, all it ever was were reporters talking about it, but nobody ever said anything. And then the players also were like, well, Josh was always making the calls around.
Okay.
And one of our insiders, Marcel Louis Jacques, reported that after Thanksgiving, he wasn't communicating with his own coaching staff.
All right, time out though. Who hired Josh Boyer? Josh Boyer's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Brian Flores.
Yeah, exactly.
So give some credit to this guy.
Right. I'll give him some credit.
Because I think Josh Boyer is doing a very good job.
Yeah.
And that defense is, I tell you, they don't force that fumble in the New England game, could be a different outcome. I don't know if they would have lost, but it could be a different outcome.
That game was never in doubt.
That fumble that was critical.
That game was never in doubt. It was never in doubt.
It made me be a little more, breathe a little once that fumble.
I mean, dude, I was worried with the Ravens down 21. But in that, I never had a concern in the Patriot game.
Anyway,
they own their ass.
I just wanted to give a little shout out, but that's the last time I'll bring up Flores because it's not like he's my next door neighbor, my best buddy. I'm just saying that Flores did some good to the organization as a defense.
Yeah.
It actually happens to be coming in the form of Josh Boyer and some of the players.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
And give Boyer and McDaniel some credit. They're wrong. And be able to adjust your defense at halftime. That's critical. This whole NFL thing is being able to adjust as quickly as you can, and certainly being the stats have shown that the second half defense is considerably better than the first half. So that being said, I want to talk about Hialeah Park a little.
Let's do it.
A little.
Yes, definitely. We lose the slots in the state
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. We also have some phenomenal action here. Not just we have regular poker. We also have our Hold'em poker. I'm telling you, Heads Up Hold'em is the same game as Ultimate Texas Hold'em. It's played on a blackjack table. It is considerably better odds than Ultimate Texas Hold'em. Just look at both games side by side, and I just want the players to know that Heads Up Hold'em is a fabulous game for them. And we've got 6 of them sitting right here, and we're adding 2 more. So,
and by the way, out here they bring you drinks food and everything. You can check out all the games going on. You're in captain's chairs, so you're super comfortable too.
Downstairs in the slot floor, you know, we gave away a beautiful Alfa Romero.
Oh, I saw that.
You missed it, right? Now you didn't win it. Next
Well,
time
Sean really wanted the Alfa Romero, but
yeah, but now we're going a little green. I'm not the greenest guy in the world, but we're going green. We got a F-150 electric vehicle.
ooh,
Hard to get. People waited a year.
is that the Lightning?
The Lightning?
Oh man, that's a
Giving it away.
badass vehicle,
Give it
bro.
away. Give it away. So you'll start earning.
What do I
entries.
got to do to get into that one? I want the Lightning.
Here's what happens. You earn entries starting October 1st. We're giving it away
On my birthday?
October 1st. You start earning entries. We're giving it away on Saturday after Thanksgiving.
How do you earn entries?
Just by playing. Just by playing. The more you play, the more entries.
So you play at the slots?
Slots.
Okay.
Only on slots. Only on slots.
Okay.
The more you play.
But how do you what's the entry? Like if I go and put a coin in the slot, and then how do I enter that?
You generate some, you know, every dollar you put into the slot machine, you generate some points, right? And so when you generate at a certain number of points, and I believe every 5 points is an entry. And then you, at the end of the day of the drawing, you come to the Players Club and you print out all your entries. Some people have 100 entries. Some people have 50. Some people have 500 entries. The more you play, the more you get.
Well, if you want to
Win or
try to
lose.
win an F1 Ford Lightning, because I do.
It's a beautiful car. It's going to be here
it's
in about
awesome.
a week or two. And, you know, Gus Machado is our...
That son of a bitch will power your home.
It's very cool, too. It's a pickup truck.
By the way, I'm serious. It's got a battery inside that truck that if you want to hook it up to your stuff at home when your house goes out of power or
Yes.
whatever, the Lightning will. That's one of the vehicles that I'm targeting.
So I can tell you, you know, there is no engine, right? Because it's an electric car.
Right.
So you open up where the engine is, and it's a trunk.
Trunk.
And it's a big trunk.
Yeah.
So you got the back cab, and you have the trunk. It's a very cool vehicle. I saw the vehicle, you know, over at Gus.
How are you not a green person when you see that thing?
It's
awesome.
pretty cool.
And by the way, I think it's like 350 miles or something. The battery?
It's got a nice. I thought it was a little less, like 320 or something like that.
Like
but
320, right?
yeah,
It's over 300, man.
it's over 300. It's a very cool car. So here you can play the slots in October, and the first
That's a badass giveaway.
and it's a hard truck to get.
Yes.
People waited online.
Yes.
They had to wait, you had to order it like a year and a half ago, and then you know we think ahead, so we got one.
I want to say that truck, ladies and gentlemen, goes somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 75,000.
Yeah, it's just about there. Just about there. We don't have the $70,000 version. We got the.
Well, I don't know which one it is, but
Yeah,
I know that
it's
it's
a lesser
somewhere.
value,
It's somewhere right around 50.
Yeah, the one we could get was
Yeah.
in the lower end of the range.
That's probably right around 50.
But a nice vehicle, a really nice vehicle, and
No, it's an awesome vehicle. It's not a nice vehicle. It's an awesome vehicle.
and
It's one of the best made electric vehicles on the planet right now.
I'll make a prediction. It will be.
Congratulations to Ford on that one.
It will be the #1 selling electric American vehicle at some point.
Well, you know,
watch.
I've stayed away from trucks for many years because of the gas.
There you go. We've got a solution for you.
This is the reason why I'm going to get a truck
Well,
again.
when it gets here, you can drive it around. You can drive it in the parking lot. Test ride it. You know, Victor.
If I get in it, I'm not coming back.
Victor is our guy at
Just saying.
at Machado Ford in Hialeah, and I'm sure he'll love you because if you get in it,
I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm telling
You'll
you.
be back. You'll be back.
No, I'm not coming back.
Well,
Keeping the damn car. They're too
then
hard to find.
If we put you in there, we're gonna have to put Victor in there so he can have you sign the documents as you take it off. But so that's a fun.
It's like the Acura people are like, hey, so when are you going to get a new vehicle? I go, when you get in the electric cars, bro.
Yeah,
That's my next. I'm not buying a car until I get an electric car.
Well,
That's my next car.
I think the F-150.
I bought my Camry only because I totaled my TSX, which I love my TSX.
That's
One
a
of the
nice
greatest
car.
cars I've ever had. No, but it's a tank. It's so reliable. Acura made that. They knocked it out of the park with that car. And obviously, Camrys are a great car. But I had to get a car. I had no choice. But I really wanted to get electric. But at that time, it was a couple of years ago. We're still not where we need to be now. You know what I mean?
We got
a
another
long
year.
way to-
You've got a couple.
But I was talking with a friend of mine. Really, the fastest way we get there, to be quite honest, is people becoming electric in their own homes. That they have solar panels and all that stuff, and they're able to power everything, because we can't put that kind of pressure on our grids.
Right.
They can't power our homes and then also power all our cars.
Yeah.
That's way too much.
I think we're 5 to 10 years out.
Easily.
In terms of the grid and in terms of
Easily 10 years out. Easily 10 years out, because you've got a lot of people that have to buy those cars, and they're not going to be able to do that for years and years and years.
And
it's just not that simple, man.
And they're a little expensive, like, you know.
And you're going to have to give incredible tax breaks, which they're doing that.
So
which this administration is doing that.
Let me
which
tell you what
is
happened with us. We went to try to get an electric Tesla, right?
Oh,
So,
okay.
the Tesla, everybody got, you know, it's the #1 electric
Fantastic
car, in the
car.
world, right? Blah, blah, fabulous car.
Yeah,
But they
man.
have 3 miles. So we said we like the inexpensive mile. It's about 50,000, right? Oh yeah, well that's about a 9 to 12 month wait, and you got to put a little deposit down. And okay, what about the next one? Oh, we have like a 65 or $75,000 model, but that's about a 6 to 9 month wait. So, wow, we went twice. We went a year ago, and we went like 5 months ago. Same thing. So they said, oh, but we have another car. We have the $112,000 model. We can have that in a week.
Right.
You know what I did? I swear to God, I will not. I can show you the document. I went. We left the dealership. I went to my computer and I bought Tesla stock. It was $650. Now it's, you know, the equivalent of about $900.
Right.
I said, these guys have the best scam going in the world.
Right. Yeah.
I'm selling everybody to $100,000 cars,
Yeah.
right? Because they can't.
And by the way, great job by you buying Tesla stock.
Oh my God,
Incredibly
I bought
smart.
it at $650.
Yeah, you got to. Right now's the time to buy
It was
all
like
these
4 months.
things.
It was about 4 years ago. It was
There are
$650.
so many great investments over the last couple
split
months.
since then.
It's split. Yeah.
But I bought it for $650. It went to about $900, so it's fine. But that's like in the last 4 months. But that's because I said, wait a second, these guys have the greatest business thing going on. You know. That being said, Tesla's a great car, and that $112,000 car, it's freaking beautiful.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's beautiful, right? But it's $112,000. So then we went to the Ford F-150, the Lightning. It's beautiful. It is a very cool car.
But you got to wait also.
But we had some maneuvering. We had been talking in the past, and
So you got one.
So in Hialeah, you got to have connections. We have some connections.
Good.
Thanks to our guy
Good.
earlier. So it's all good.
I got to tell you something. I'd rather have the Ford Lightning than the Tesla.
I got to tell you, I think you get. 50% of the people would agree with you. I think a lot of people would agree. I don't know about 50%, but a lot of people would agree.
I don't know about all of the other electric cars, but that one.
Have you driven the
Tesla?
Top Tesla?
No.
It's pretty spectacular.
I'll never be able to buy it. Why the hell am I going to tease myself?
I teased myself. A friend of mine had one.
It's only happened to me one time. I met my wife and I go, wow, maybe I can marry her. And then I got lucky. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I'll never be able to get anything that's way over my head again. I got my wife and it's over. That's it. I did. That's it.
It's
my wife or the car?
Well, your wife, I know her. She's very spectacular too.
You better, because she's sitting right there.
I was talking about the Tesla. I said you're spectacular, but I said it was the Tesla and the F-150. So and I'm going to end it this way. It's the perfect trifecta. Three spectacular things. Big O's wife, the Tesla, and the F-150 Lightning.
There you go.
And we get the F-150 Lightning right here in Hialeah.
There you go.
All right. Well,
gotta get there. All right, my brother. I appreciate you as always. But are you taking the Dolphins today? I'm making my investment. I already did it yesterday. The day before, it was 4 points.
I made my bet, but I will tell you what I did. I got 3.5. You know,
that's fine. I'd take the 3.5 too.
But I didn't bet as much because I'm a little worried that, you know, Burrow's got to do good in front of his home crowd there. He is a dangerous guy, but I'm banking on the defense. That whole thing, like, instead of adjusting to the defense at halftime, can you adjust at the second quarter?
Right.
Because he's going to do the same thing all game. Just figure out what the hell he's doing his first 2 or 3 drives, because that's what he's going to do all game. And I worry about Burrow because he's good. He's
awesome.
He's wicked.
He's a stud.
I think his team is average.
He's a stud.
His team around him is average, although he's a great running back.
No, his receivers are amazing. He's got the best receiving core in the NFL.
I don't know about that. I think the Dolphins are better.
No,
come on.
No. The Dolphins have the better 2. They have the better 3.
No, can I just end it this way? Because you'll get super mad when I say. First of all, I think the Dolphins are better because obviously.
I think they're a better team.
I think that obviously Waddle's fantastic. Their slot receiver, they picked up from Cowboys. Excellent. By the way, we got 2 best receiving tight ends. You know, I'm a little favoritism towards that. What's his name? Durham Smith is
Smith.
Very good.
Yeah.
But Kasecki's my guy.
That's
They don't
guy.
use him the way that I'd like him to, but
He made a hell of a catch the other day.
When they use him, he does
zone.
pretty good. Huh? I mean,
He's fantastic.
He's a very good athlete, receiver.
Look
type.
for Tanner Connor. That's the guy that they're going to use as the season goes on.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
I wish
Watch.
they used my man Big Mike, but that's the other
No,
story.
I think eventually they'll use Mike too, but I think they've got some room for Tanner
I
Connor.
think that combination is better than Cincinnati's. And Cincinnati's is good. I mean, that number 1 there, that Jamar, that guy's unbelievable. His chase is amazing. And I still think our receivers are better, but they have good receivers, good running back. Joe Mixon's a good running back. I think their defense is nowhere near our defense.
No.
So
I think Miami's the better team.
So I'm picking the Dolphins tonight, but I'm worried.
Okay.
I'm worried, but I'll be on Prime. I'll be on Prime.
There you go. All right,
All
Steve
right,
Calabro, Hialeah Park. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you.
Take care.
You got it.
Good luck, Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.